everyone! So I just wanted to make a short little vlog about how I had a God moment last week and just in general how he's been very present in my life in 2018 so far. So as many of you may know, I was on a service trip from December 28th to January 6th. I was serving with and for others in Kingston, Jamaica, and it was just a great experience, but it was one that definitely changed my perspective in many ways. And so when I came back to school here in New Orleans, I knew that I needed to find a way to serve, a way to give back to this New Orleans community. And while we were in Jamaica, I just felt like God was truly putting on my heart to do something with my passion for running and to work with underprivileged youth. And I kept saying to myself, there's probably not an organization like that. I don't know what he expects me to do. Well, it turns out once I made it back and I had access to electronics, to a laptop and a phone, I did a little research, and it turns out there is an amazing program called Youth Run NOLA. I encourage you all to check it out to learn a little bit more about it. I'm excited to learn more about it. I filled out a volunteer application, and a few days went by and I hadn't heard anything, and I was like, that's fine, I'll give them a little bit of time. And then one night my sister and I were eating dinner at Chipotle. All great things happen at Chipotle, y'all. Trust me on this. So we're sitting there and a man walks in and he's wearing a Youth Run NOLA shirt. And I'm like, okay, this is God. This is God right here. And I'm about to go talk to this man. And my sister hadn't really known about all of this that was going through my mind. And I was like, I'm going to go talk to that guy. And she was like, okay, well, first get the food out of your mouth. Thanks, sis. Anyways. So I go up to him and I say, hi, I'm really sorry to interrupt your meal, but I noticed that you're wearing a Youth Run NOLA shirt, and I actually was on the website the other day. I've ran for a while now, and I am just looking to figure out some more information, how to get involved, all that good stuff, yada yada. And he tells me, oh my gosh, yes, it's an amazing program. I'm one of the coaches, and actually one of my good friends, is one of the head guys in charge. So here's his number, text him. He would love it if you texted him. And at this point I'm thinking, this is a God moment. Some people might call it a coincidence, some people might call it fate, but I definitely think it was God whispering in my ear while I was in Jamaica, this is a way to serve, and me being diligent with that and coming back and doing my research and seeing how it just showed up so plainly right there for me to just reach out and grab. So I text this guy and I'm like, hi, my name is Lily. I'm a student. I'm really interested in getting involved. I ran from 7th grade to 12th grade. Now I just kind of run on my own for fun. I'm just looking for a way to give back to the community. And he says, wow, so many great things in this text. Let's talk tomorrow. So the next day I'm on the phone with him and he's telling me about ways that I can get involved. And we ended up deciding that the best way for me to get involved was helping on Saturday mornings when they do their long runs. So 3rd through 8th graders are training for a 10K, and 9 through 12 are training for a half marathon. And so tomorrow, Saturday, will be my very first morning run with them. They're running 7 miles, and I'm just so excited to see where this takes me, how God shows up even further in this. And I think what's most important with this is that sometimes maybe the knock on the door from God is soft, it's kind of quiet. Sometimes maybe it's so loud, like this one was for me. But the most important thing is not how softly he's calling to you or how prominent it shows up in your life. The most important thing is your willingness to open the door. Are you willing to open the door? Are you willing to take the chance? Are you willing to try something new? Are you willing to say, this is God and I'm going to do it? So my prayer for you and I this weekend is not only, Lord, that I can finish the 7 miles and finish it in a good pace that these kids that I'm supposed to be running with are running, but also that we can all just open our eyes, open our hearts, open our ears to the Lord and find ways that he's truly trying to show up in our lives, and that when we find those things that we can be obedient to his will and to his call, and that we can see how those things manifest, how they flourish, and how we can grow from those. And just experience some really amazing, marvelous opportunities that I know He has in store for all of us. So have a great weekend. Be praying for me on my run. Bye, guys.